both here, standing on business with no fear. I mean that. It's the ring champs when the smoke clears.
Barak I knew for over a decade. Back in Bushwick, you know, Greenfield Studios boxing gym when he used to bring his son. Yeah, we used to be in the gym together and stuff. And then I met Ak through Barak, you know what I'm saying? So I knew Ak for quite some time now. I feel like they're one of the biggest right now in the boxing space, you know, which is dope, you know what I'm saying? I know that this interview right here, this podcast, is gonna go viral for sure. They've been on a hot streak right now.
What up, fight fans? It's your boy Ak.
And I'm Barak the Boxing Bully.
And this is another one. It's the ring champ, special guest, friend to the room. For a very long time, we've been supporting this young man, New York's own, the chosen one, Edgar Berlanga.
What's up, champ?
What's up,
going
man?
on?
Everything good,
Listen,
man.
so much to talk about, bro.
Yes, sir.
But we want to address the elephant in the room first before anything, so the rest of the interview could be smooth.
But you heard this disclaimer, though, right? we've been supporting him for a long time.
Very long
Since he
time.
was a little kid.
Very long time, before pro. But recently, there's been a little tension between Edgar and I felt like we should just squash it here on the show, right? So talk to me about what offended you about what I said during the Sheeraz interview. And I'll give you my response.
You know, at the end of the day, I know it's all business, you know what I mean? I know that, you know, you got to sit here and interview other fighters, you know what I'm saying? But from my perspective, it was like, if me and you tight, right? If me and you tight, if you my brother, right? We've known each other for years. You just mentioned it for a long time. I felt like you should have never dig so deep into that type of convo with him, you know what I'm saying? Knowing that.
With the gloves situation, I mean, the rap situation, was it?
Yeah, just, you know what I'm saying? Like, just stuff like that. I feel like I said, I know it's business, you know, but you should have just kept it casual, you know what I'm saying? Asking regular questions, you know? I'm not sitting here saying not to interview him, you know what I'm saying? Because it's boxing at the end of the day,
part of our job,
but I felt like I got offended, you know what I mean? I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I thought that was my dog, you know what I mean? And
I am your dog, and I'm gonna give you my perspective, right? Just so you can see it through my eyes. So this is our job, right? This is how I feed my family. So we can't be obvious when we're interviewing
but it was
fighters.
But
hear my perspective, right? The one thing that I assumed that you were offended about when I asked him about the scandal, and the one thing I said, I was like, I didn't believe that nonsense, but that was me not knowing that you also felt that way. I was basing this on stuff I seen on the internet. The reason why I did that was, in my opinion, I thought I was protecting you from excuses, right? Because when the fighter says something, then the internet attacks you. Oh, he making excuses. I'm like, in my head, I said, I didn't hear Edgar say that. So I'm not gonna feed into that nonsense because it's gonna make it look like you making excuses. So in my head, I'm thinking, because to start that interview, I said, yo, Edgar had success in that fight. He was landing the jab, you made some adjustments, but from the beginning, I made it clear that you were up in that fight. But then we got into a conversation for over an hour. And we have to give the viewers an authentic interview. But no part in that interview that I say anything negative about you. I was just letting him express himself. Barak was there as well on what happened that night. That was it. And then we got into his life story. So when I text you, and just to give you guys context, I text you because we wanted you on the show, and you said some disrespectful shit to me, right? And I'm like, damn, what the I called you right away. I even called your pops, because I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, this kid, before he even fought a professional fight, when Eric brought you to Barak knew you for years, he brought you to introduce you to me when you were in your teens, and I'm like, yo, I'm riding with you wherever. When you had your first tough fight in Vegas, where you got dropped for the first time, but then you came back and won on the
Corsetas.
Right, bro. I was attacking everybody on the internet that had something negative to say about you ever since. So I felt like disrespected with the response. I felt like you should have said, yo, let's hop on a call, man. I'm gonna tell you how I feel like that's what brothers really do, hash it out. And you just said something and then disappeared. I'm like, I wanna know what's bothering you. So I felt like, I'm glad that our producer, Rich, said, yo, Edgar's gonna come on the show. I said, all right, cool, let's squash this, because I don't want no tension with somebody that I got love for. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely squash. My apologies as a man, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and if I offended you throughout that interview, it wasn't my intention, bro. I love and support you, and it's gonna continue that way.
I just, you know, like, for me, it was like, you know, I got a different relationship with y'all, you feel me? Like, I look at y'all like my dogs, my brothers, you know what I'm saying? Like, You know what I mean? That's all. You know what I mean? Because if it was another podcast or interview, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna care about, you know what I mean? It is what it is, but it's like, damn, it's coming from, you know, from you. It's like, you know, like
I feel you, and I ain't mean to hurt you in any way.
No, you didn't hurt me. I was just
bother you, offend you, anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, it was just.
I was hurt by the text, but I'm glad that we
My
talked about
apologies,
it. You know
though,
what I'm saying?
man.
It's all love.
I mean, on one hand, at least he addressed it. He
Right.
addressed it in a disrespectful way,
Right.
but at least he addressed it and he ain't hide it.
Right.
And he ain't hide it and secretly hated you or something like that.
It's more like my New York. Like,
and the same reason why I was so taken back was because I had that relationship with you. If it was any other fighter texting me that shit or on the internet, I'd have been like, whatever. But I was like, nah, not him. Let me find out what's going on. But we here now. You know what I'm saying?
And out of all the dumb things he said, this is the only time where I'm like, I understand what he's saying. He's like, what he just said is exactly how it happened.
Yeah, I just, you know, like, I don't want to like talk to you at the moment because like I feel like
you was hot.
When you hot, you start saying things you're not supposed to say for me. And like I truly have respect for you, you know what I mean? And
Appreciate
I call you,
that.
you know what I'm saying? I call you guys my family, I call you guys my brother. So it's like, I know how I get when I'm, you know, and it's for anybody, you know what I'm saying? When you hot, when you know, you're not in the right state of mind, you start saying things and stuff, you know what I mean? So I wanted to just, I knew eventually we was gonna, you know what I'm saying? We was gonna talk it out like brothers and stuff. I just wanted to, you know, give it some time, give it some space, and then.
And especially you talking about, you know, a fight where you lost. So is that like one of your lowest moments in the sport? Because some people, it's hard to come back from a loss.
Yeah, if not for sure. And I spoke about it. You know, I spoke about it on NBC. I spoke about it on the news, Fight Week. You know what I'm saying? It was tough, man. Just watching people like just, you know, make fun of me on social media and like, you know, like, they get mixed up with how you sell a fight. You know what I mean? And then they start saying, oh, this guy's not humble, or this guy, you know what I'm saying? And they don't understand, like, it's entertainment at the end of the day, you know? So I was in a dark place in my life, you know what I mean? After that fight, just coming off a real loss, you know? Because the Canelo fight wasn't like, it was a loss, but it wasn't like a real loss. Like, everybody looked at me like, yo, bro, this dude, he won for the island, you know what I'm saying? Like, people saying, like, that I threw a
victory tour.
That wasn't me, man. Like when I got to, people don't understand, when I got to Puerto Rico and they found out I was in Puerto Rico, they wanted to do that. You know what I mean?
But how did that sit in your head? Because obviously people are gonna say that, like, yo, you lost, and it looks like you going on tour. Did it sit in your head like, dag, I'm doing all of this and broadcasting it? What are people gonna think?
Nah, I mean, they just.
You was just accepting the love?
I was just accepting the love. They was like, yo, because what they was like, they know I wasn't born there. I wasn't raised in Puerto Rico. I wasn't born in Puerto Rico. So it was like, I fought one of the greatest, the face of boxing, you know what I'm saying, at the time, you know what I mean? Canelo's one of the greatest fighters to ever live, you know?
Absolutely.
And me stepping in the ring, being Puerto Rican, fought
Canelo as well,
but
that's true.
It wasn't the fight that I had, you know what I mean? Like me and Canelo went, you know, it was an entertaining fight.
You held your own,
You know, and I had the crowd going crazy, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Puerto Rico was going crazy. So when I got the PR, it was like, they was the one that got on the news. They wanted me on the news. They was like, no, they put me on the radio station. They was broadcasting all over, like, yo, we're gonna do a victory, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do like a parade for him, you know what I'm saying? To accept him, to let people know that we got a real, you know what I'm saying? We got a true Puerto Rican here representing the
island. So it wasn't you setting all that up, because guys like Tank, people on the internet was saying like doing the victory.
Bro.
So it was
come on, man. I'm not.
I know that. I know,
like,
but when people are saying that, they're saying that to me because they know I'm close to you. So I'm like, I couldn't say nothing. I was like, my man, he fought a better fight than some other fighters. So that's all I could say.
People was comparing the fight, like the entertainment, to like when like Triple G and like his first fight, you know what I mean? Like he fought Triple G. So when I got to PR, I was just on, you know, I was just doing regular, like, you know, interviews and stuff, and then like the big bikers out there that do parades for athletes and stuff, they reached out to me, and then the La Mega, like the biggest like radio stations, reached out to me, was like, we want to do a parade for you. We gotta let the whole Puerto Rico know that you're Puerto Rican, that you're one of us, that you're from over here, that you're not just a New York Rican. You know, it was stuff like that. And what I'm gonna say? No, I'm like, nah.
No, you're right. I'm glad you cleared that up, though. I'm definitely glad. Do you speak Spanish?
Of course.
Nah, do you really speak? Do he? I'm gonna ask him. Do he speak Spanish?
He does speak Spanish.
Yeah.
Oh no, I always thought you were speaking it.
You never heard him speak it?
I heard him speak Spanish. Spanish, but
I got a whole song in Spanish.
Yeah, you bugging. We're gonna get into that too, which is a dope song. But I want to know, what did you
Yo,
learn?
man.
I always thought you was
bro,
faking it. The way you be sounding.
Bro, how would you know? You don't know Spanish.
I know. That's why. But I'm just telling you the truth. I thought he was like Danny Garcia.
Nah.
Danny don't know
Nah, Danny
Spanish.
don't know.
Nah, no.
Danny don't know.
Nah, he don't know. Nah, he
Shout
don't
out
know.
to Danny Garcia, man.
Shout out
You
to
gotta learn
Danny,
some
man, my
Spanish,
brother,
bro.
man.
That's my bro.
He be like, sí, que, no que sí.
I know. To this day, I make fun of that, bro. I see.
Oh, man. What's up, people? It's your boy Ak.
And I'm Barak, the boxing bully.
And big games and fights are heating up right now. So we teamed up with DraftKings to give you a brand new offer. DraftKings is available in all 50 states, from New York to California. So it doesn't matter where you are, they'll always stay connected to the fun. So Barak, it's happening. Conor Ben versus Ryan Garcia. Phenomenal fight. And I love the fact that we can call Ryan Garcia WBC welterweight champion. You know, with all the drama in the past about the belts and the belts mattering and not mattering, we all know they matter, and it's an important fight. And he's very proud to be a champion, considered a world champion.
He's carrying that belt everywhere.
Everywhere. And Conor Ben wants that belt. You know what I mean? And he's a proven real threat to anybody in that ring. I love this matchup. I think it's going to be super entertaining. I can't wait for this one.
New DraftKings customers sign up with code ATSFights, spend $5 and get $150 in total rewards. That's code ATSFights. Download the DraftKings Sports app today. Stay in the game.
You all know we love to place our bets with DraftKings Sportsbook. The Sportsbook might not be available where you are, and that's where DraftKings Sports app come in.
DraftKings Sports is available in all 50 states. DraftKings Sports lets you keep the game at your fingertips, not only with Sportsbook, but with DraftKings predictions and their free-to-play pools too.
Follow every moment, every matchup, every highlight. Sweat all the games you love in a seamless experience. No matter where you're watching, you're always connected and in the game with one app.
What are you waiting for? Use code ATSFights and download the DraftKings Sports app today. Stay in the game. Crown is yours. I keep coming back to Throne Sport Coffee before workouts. I tried to go back to the regular stuff, and I just can't. Most ready-to-drink coffees are loaded with artificial junk, extra calories, none of the stuff that actually matters. The cold brew is my go-to on the road. Low sugar, dairy-free, doesn't wreck me before I train. They're so easy to just grab and go. The lattes keep me going after I train with 10 grams of protein in each can. The rest of the macros are legit too. 150 milligrams of natural caffeine, all your B vitamins. NSF certified for sport too, so it's clean enough for all our athletes out there. That's the thing that keeps me on it. Nothing to hide. No artificial flavors or sweeteners. If you haven't stocked up yet, check CVS, Kroger, Whole Foods, Quick Trip, Casey's, or grab it on Amazon, Walmart, or sportcoffee.com. Throne Sport Coffee. Better coffee, no matter your game.
So what did you learn from the Sheeraz fight afterwards in terms of the people around you? Did anything change in terms of your circle?
Besides him, you know.
No, come on, bro. That's water under the bridge, bro. Let him get past that.
All right, but before we get on the bridge, I had to get that last one.
Lie, man.
So, yeah, like anybody
His
else.
face is starting to look like Sheeraz a little bit. Now let me stop.
Yeah, like, because you know, people say when you take, to your point, the Canelo loss, it was something different.
Yeah.
This was like the first, like a low moment.
It was like losing a
Did-
Floyd.
Did
It meant
anybody from your circle disappear, act different? Did you get anybody that gave you different energy? After?
Yeah, a couple people. And just like the media, and just me not knowing, you know, I didn't sign no contracts with Ring, with Turkey and stuff, so we didn't have the next fight planned or whatnot.
Right.
So I didn't really know what was going on. You know, boxing was taking a world turn. You know, Top Rank was the end of the contract with ESPN. It was a lot of things. You know what I'm saying?
Matchroom anymore.
Yeah, I wasn't with Matchroom. I'm not. You know, me and Top Rank is like, You know, and Turkey, I was like, whatever too. So it was a lot of different things. I didn't know I was gonna. Yeah, I didn't know I was gonna get signed with Zuffa. We didn't, you know what I'm saying? We didn't really know. You know, the one thing for sure, you know what I'm saying? My family's still with me. You know, I'm Fat Joe. Shout out to Fat Joe.
Right.
You know,
Always been there.
Yeah, loyal to the bone, bro.
How did that relationship start? Because
me and
I don't
Joe.
know.
Yeah, me and Joe since 2019 or 2018.
What was your first interaction with him?
With just one of my knockouts in the first round. And my boy, CNO, Cano, he's shout out to Cano. He's like real big in the music industry, like with Spanish.
Right.
And he's tight with Joe.
Okay.
So, you know, CNO was the one that like plugged me in with Fat Joe. He was like, yo, listen, my nephew, you know, it's like my father's brother. So he was like, yo, my nephew, Berlanga, you know, he's a first round knockout king. He's knocking dudes out in the first round.
Yeah.
He's from Brooklyn, he's Puerto Rican, he's from New York, you know what I mean? And Fat Joe was interested, like, yo, who's this kid? And then he showed them. And then I had a fight coming up. This was like 2019, and he tuned in, like on, you know what I'm saying, on the phone. I remember it was like ESPN Plus.
Right.
And he tuned in, he watched the fight, knocked the dude out, he sent me a video, shouted me out, like, yo, at Berlanga.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? And then from there, I locked in with him. When I got to New York, I was in Casa de las, Ian. You know Casa de las in Lower East Side is like a Spanish Puerto Rican spot. He's always, that's his favorite spot.
Oh, yeah?
When he comes to Lower East Side. I was Ian there with my mom, and he walked in with Rich Player.
Oh, wow.
And then we like, that's
the
when
first
we
time
met
you
each
met him?
other. Yeah, we met, like, we
That's
seen each other in person and shit.
Yeah.
And
You didn't know he was coming, or you?
Nah, I didn't know. He just walked into the restaurant. I was already there eating with my mom, and
Right.
and then we just started chopping it up right there, boom, boom. But you know, I was signed with Top Rank. I was making probably like $15,000 a fight. I was popped. I didn't have no money. But he was just, you know, he was already a fan. He was like supportive. He was like, yo, bro, I'm gonna come to the next fight.
Wow.
And then that's when the following fight, he walked me out.
Oh, right.
That's when he walked me
That's
out
right.
in Philly.
So you see how you just said you was popped and you was making like $50,000.
No, I said 15.
Oh, 15.
Yeah.
Still, that's money though.
Compared to the average
Hold on,
fighter.
at that time, was you living home with mom still?
Yeah, I was living with my mom.
Okay, so you were a
Yeah,
young
but
kid.
$15,000 you gotta pay percentage.
That's a good point.
You gotta pay taxes on the $15,000.
Yeah. And then you gotta pay your team as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
So you
came
weren't
out of that
shining
as well?
like that.
Nah.
No, he had the fake joints.
I did.
I'm saying, because he
Yeah,
had
around that
dudes
time,
from
yeah.
way
Cuban
back.
Zirconians.
Yeah.
I did.
A lot of dudes is
I had a
doing that.
fake
A lot of
Cuban.
dudes is doing that. I
Yeah.
see that.
I had like a guest watch that had like fake diamonds on it.
Yeah.
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
That's what's up, bro.
So how's your mom now? Because I remember her back in the days bringing you to the gym. I forgot who you was training. Benny, I think you was training
Benny,
with back then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then Eric, and he was in the gym back in the days when you was just a little kid. How's your mom doing now, and how she feel about all this success?
She's good, man. She's chilling, you know. I'm looking out to get her house. You know what I mean?
Wow.
She's, you know, I take care of her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pay the rent. You know what I mean? She takes Ubers everywhere.
Right. She lives in the Lower East Side still?
Yeah, she's in the Lower. So I keep her there because, to be honest, my mom don't drive. You know, she's been living out here in New York for all her life. So she could walk, like she's in order. So she has to go do her hair. She walks 2 blocks. She's doing nails. She walks a block. She goes here, she goes there, you know what I'm saying? And if she needs anything, she just jumps in the Uber, you know what I'm saying? She just runs my car
But your
up.
mom's Puerto Rican as well.
Yeah, Puerto Rican, but she's a real New York Rican, like.
Right.
So she never, your parents never thought about going back to Puerto Rico?
Like to live?
Yeah, like to live.
Oh, I got my residency over there too.
Oh, yeah?
Just me and my dad though.
You got a home there?
Yeah, we got property and stuff, yeah.
Oh, that's
we got a condo. I got a condo, like a 4-bedroom condo in San Juan. I got a big house in Fajardo.
Oh, wow.
And then I got like 2 small apartments in the capital in San Juan.
You rent out?
Yeah, it's like Airbnb
and
stuff, yeah.
That's an investment,
I'm glad you
But the one in
invested in
Fajardo is like Airbnb too. It's huge though. That one got like almost 10 bedrooms.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you don't just got jewelry then?
You got some investments.
You're not just
That's what I'm, like, my goal now, you know, just like going back to what you were saying about the fight, you know what I mean? Like, just, I'm happy that happened to me. I'm happy that I lost.
Really?
I'm happy that I got...
You cut some people off?
Huh?
You had to cut a couple people
I'm
off?
happy for it all, man. I'm happy that Sheeraz did that to me, man.
Why?
Like, I feel like just mentally, I wouldn't be where I'm at now. You know what I mean? I feel like everything happens for a reason, you know, and God is real, man.
Amen.
I think that, you know, if I would have got the victory that night, I would have never been here.
I see what
you know.
Maybe you're saying that you was living in the moment and only for the moment. So spending money, doing all of that, and this made you realize I can actually lose, and I might lose all of this. Now what?
Anything can happen, you know. I was like, damn, like, God forbid if I'm not the same no more. You know, bro, a lot of shit was going through my head. If I could take a punch again, you know what I mean? You know, you see fighters get clipped, they come back and they never the same, you know what I'm saying? They get clipped and they get clipped again, and they're like, damn, bro, this dude's
you were worried
finished.
about that?
I was worried about that. I was worried. Man, it was just so much in my head, man. It's like you know, then Dana's putting me main event. So now I'm carrying a card once again, coming off, you know, so there's a lot of pressure on me.
In New York.
In New York. The Knicks just won a championship. I'm headlining, you know what I mean? Everybody wants a knockout. I know everybody wanted the knockout.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then I'm fighting Steven Butler. He's a knockout puncher, you know what I'm saying? He's putting these dudes, he just went up to 160. He's putting his last 6 fights, he was putting dudes to sleep. So I'm like, I bet, like, yeah, this shit, it's pressure, you know?
What's crazy is that I heard you say, yeah, there's a lot of pressure because of Knicks and because of this before the fight. But you're saying it with a smile. You're saying like, oh, it's all good. But probably in your mind, you're like, damn.
Nah, it's definitely meant. Yeah, I could talk all that stuff, you know what I mean? But when you by yourself, you know what I mean, fight week and I'm in that room and I'm locked in, I'm just thinking like, damn, I gotta perform. I gotta go out there, I gotta show out, you know what I mean? And I know the people wanted a knockout, you know what I'm saying? Like New York haven't had a knockout since my first round.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, I gotta deliver a sensational knockout, you know what I'm saying? That's what the fans want.
So what's going through your mind during the second round then? You know all that pressure on you. You like, oh my God, am I about to lose all of this?
Yeah, I was tight. I was tight, bro. That's why if you look at, bro, the sharpest you ever see me was the first and second round until when I got dropped.
Yes.
The sharp, you could hear Andre Ward, like, this is the sharpest I ever seen him. Like I was, bro, I was like, oh, I'm gonna wax this dude this whole, like this with this jab, I'm gonna keep eating him up and I'm gonna take him out. When I got dropped, it was like, I was tight. I was mad more than anything, like inside, cause I'm like, how the this dude's dropping me?
Because you got laxed.
How,
you got laxed for a second on the ropes. You got a little lax.
I know, because if you look at it, he threw a hook, I missed, I weaved the other one. When he threw the right hand, he hit me, but I was off balance at the same time. And then when he punched, if you really look at it, when he punched, he like moved his hand. So like, it was like a slip. I wasn't even hurt or nothing, I was fine. I was just tight, they was giving me an 8 count. And I was like, yo, this is not. So when I sat back down on the corner, Mark was like, yo, man, what's up? And I just kept going like this. Like I already knew, bro, I just saw red. I was like, this wasn't destined to be like this. Like, I'm not losing. In my head, I'm telling myself, I'm not losing this shit. I was like, I'm gonna knock him out. I'm knocking him out. I didn't care about nothing. That's why I came out. I heard him right away.
Yeah.
Boom, oh! Yeah. And after that, I was just like, I'm knocking him out. I feel like it took so long for me to stop him because I went the old Berlanga style. Throwing punches, walking, you know what I'm saying? Crossing my feet, you know what I'm saying? Just thinking power. I didn't stick, and when I actually like started settling back down, that's when you know what I'm saying? That's when I stopped him. I feel like if I would have kept using my jab, being relaxed how I was, stay composed, I would have got him out of there super easy.
This is the side that people need to see.
I just went blank. I was just pissed that he gave me an 8 count. I just wanted to kill this dude.
This is the Berlanga that people need to see. The real Berlanga right here. You know what I'm saying? See how you just critiqued yourself?
Yeah.
You just critiqued yourself and said that was the old Berlanga, you know, when I was making mistakes, crossing my feet.
You know how I know it's the old Berlanga? Because you know how many people was like, yo, why you didn't throw no body shots?
Right.
And I seen the body was there, bro, but I was just seeing so red. And with the bull horns, I wanted my lick back, bro.
You want your lick back.
And then I didn't like the guy. Like, leading up to the fight, I didn't like him. He was chatting, he was talking a whole bunch of crap. So he's the first opponent that I didn't like. I didn't like his energy. And then his dad in the win was talking crazy, like crazy, like so crazy that like they kicked my guys out. Like I had like 10 of my boys, like these guys from the street that I'm on my Fat Joe shit. Like these guys are like
street dudes.
Like, but they don't give a fuck about security guards. They don't care about none of that shit. Like they was gonna smoke Butler's dad. That Butler's, I guess, mom was scared, like, oh my God. And he was talking crazy.
Really?
And these guys wanted to do him filthy, like they wanted to put him out.
Like, did you tell him like chill?
I didn't have a chance to because they took me to the back to do the fighters meeting, so I didn't know what was going on. I heard a big commotion going on. Like people screaming, and I heard like the guys was like, nigga, we're gonna fuck you up, nigga.
Right.
And these guys are serious. Like they're not talking. They was waiting for this guy outside the hotel. This dude was scared. It was a whole bunch of shit. Zuffa security had to jump in and they got kicked. Like it was a lot, you know what I'm saying? So just through that, and then they was pissed, and then, you know what I'm saying? He was just laughing his little smart shit that he was saying leading up to the fight. So I really didn't like him, you know what I mean? Like, so with the drop and then that, I'm not gonna lie, bro. All that sharp shit went out the window. I didn't give a fuck about that shit. I didn't even care about hitting the body, bro. That's how much I wanted to hit him. I just want to keep punching his head so I can give him a concussion or some shit. That's why if you seen when he went down, I went to go hit him.
I know.
I went to go hit him, and then when I walked up to him, I see myself kicking him.
Wow. What the heck?
Yeah, it was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
But
you at that moment, you want
thank the Lord, like, it stopped me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got stopped. Like, the Holy Spirit said, poof. And I was like,
that's crazy.
Nah, I can't do that. I'm a king. I'm a king. And that's why I backed off, and then I just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because the fight was over at that point.
I was still seeing red, bro. I was still seeing red. And then, like, a couple of my boys like, yo, bro, but you know, if it was Munguia or, like, Charlo or something, you know what I'm saying? You would've got dropped, you can't fight it. I was like, nah, hell no. It would've never been like that. I would've still been sharp. It was just that dude was just...
Got you a little bit off your game plan.
Yeah, bro.
Because of how upset you were.
Yeah, I was just upset. I wanted to...
Who's to say that those dudes hit harder than Butler, though?
Nah, Butler hits hard.
Who's to say that? So you can't say if it was somebody else that they would have...
That's true. No, for sure.
Stopped you.
No, for sure. But, like, no, that's another thing, too. I'm gonna be honest. Butler's... There's only 3 guys that I fought that was strong. It was Canelo, Angulo, and Butler. Butler's number 1. Butler hits harder than Canelo and stronger than Canelo. When he hit me in my hip, I said, oh, shit. I ain't never like, Canelo hit me, I was like, ooh. Canelo hit me. Angulo hit me, I was like, oh, shit. Like, damn, this motherfucker's... But when Butler hit me, I was like, God damn, yo, that... Like,
what he got in this?
Yeah, nah, he is hard,
but you knew
bro.
you had rocks in yours.
Nah, I know my shit,
so
yeah, my shit going. But, yo, I'm not a lot the next day, like, my body was sore.
Yeah,
like, my body, my shit was sore the next day. My legs were sore. I had a big-ass bruise on my leg. I'm like, damn. This dude, remember when he speared me? And he was hurt? But, yeah, Butler's strong, bro.
Did you have a conversation with Dana White or Nick Khan or anybody after that fight?
Not with Dana, nah. But just, like, with the team, you know what I'm saying? With
Zuffa team?
Yeah, with Zuffa team and stuff, yeah. They was just happy.
What was their take on the fight?
Just excited, you know what I'm saying? I turned the city up, you know what I mean? It was an entertaining fight, you know what I mean? The crowd was on their feet, you know what I mean? Right. And then I finished with a sensational knockout. I had fun, man. I mean, I'm just happy I delivered a KO for the fans, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They needed that, you know?
And you know, when I think of Dana White, like, and his history in the UFC, that's what he loves, entertaining fights.
Yeah,
and that's what y'all gave the crowd. So I don't think anybody was disappointed.
Nah.
Because it ended the way it was supposed to end.
Nah, yeah, for sure.
Right?
Yeah, man. And just like, you know, it's dope. Like, you know, a fighter gets dropped, comes back, and then immediately hurts the fighter. You know, I went on, it was like 3rd round, Coach Mark was telling me, he was like, dude, like, I'm telling you to do certain things in the 3rd round to stay composed, keep using your jab. He said, dude, I turn my back when I'm going down the stairs. I didn't even get to sit in my chair and all here the crowd is going, oh! Oh! He looks up and he sees me just thumping on this dude, you know what I mean? I was like, yo, Mark, bro. I was like, you know me, man.
That's good.
I was like, fuck this dude.
Oh, you're right, though. It is a better story because if you would have just blown him out, people would have been like, oh, he's a burger.
Yeah.
You know, he don't even crack. But because he was able to drop you and you came back, that's a way better story.
Yeah.
So you mentioned Angulo, and that was the first fight that you was on the back foot. I was like, see, I told you this dude could box. You had to go. And I see now because he punched hard. So first you about to kick this dude, Butler.
Yeah.
But what was going through your mind when you bit Angulo? Were you frustrated?
So with that one, I was talking about that on the stream. People don't know, right? That dude was fighting dirty the whole fight. Like, I had lumps all over, like lumps and bruises and shit from like elbows and headbutts. If you, like, a guy on YouTube broke the whole fight down.
Okay.
And you could see every round, like, he was like throwing uppercuts. He was hitting me with elbows.
Wow.
He was lunging like with his head first and headbutt me. You know what I mean? Thank God he ain't cut me or nothing. But it was just a lot of dirty tactics that he was doing. And I knew he was fighting dirty. And I told the ref, like, hey, ref, like, before the fight, I was telling the ref, like, yo, listen, this dude does a lot of headbutts and a lot of elbows. Like, you gotta be aware of that. He wasn't giving this dude no warnings, bro. Like, this dude was a real legit dirty fighter. You know what I mean? And every shot I was feeling was elbows and headbutts. So during the moment, I was just upset, you know what I mean?
Right.
But
I want to go back a little bit, Edgar, before you signed, Top Rank, how did that whole relationship happen? Like, what was your first interaction with Bob Arum?
Bob Arum loved me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Bob Arum was still in control of Top Rank, I would have still been signed with Top Rank, I think.
So you think Todd is a guy that didn't like you?
Yeah, Todd didn't like me. Bob liked me, because when I sat down with Bob, like in the office in Vegas, he loved me. It was only good things coming out of his mouth.
Right.
You know what I mean? And anything I wanted, like, he was with it. Like,
made it happen,
yeah, he made it
yeah.
happen. Like, he wanted it. Like, he was going for it. You know what I mean?
What was it about Todd that gave you that energy that he didn't like you?
I don't know.
Just felt that energy
I
when
just
he was
felt the
around?
energy. Yeah. I don't know why, but
Right.
it is what it is. You know, I was destined for something else. You know what I mean? And
But I mean, that was an important period in your career, right?
Yeah.
Like, obviously, the knockout streak made you a star, and they served their purpose, right?
Yeah.
For
because
now-
they didn't believe in me and Keith and my team, like, that we was gonna fight Canelo. They didn't believe that I could get the Canelo fight.
Mm,
They didn't believe that. I feel like they didn't really believe that I could be something big in the sport. You know what I mean? And it was like, when I left them, it was like that's what it was, like, sky's the limit. So me getting the Canelo fight was like more like a, how can I say it?
smack in the face.
Yeah, like a smack in the face. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
told y'all.
Yeah, like I told y'all we was gonna do it. You know what I mean?
So talk to me about that fight, how it came about. Like, how long between the moment that Keith first brought it up, this is a possibility, to the point where the contract was sent and it was signed?
Say it again.
Like, how long from when Keith first mentioned to you, yo, we could get the Canelo fight, right? To the point where it was signed and sealed?
So I knocked out McCory. I became the mandatory. Then it was like up in the air with that. You know what I'm saying? Because remember they was talking about Chris Eubank, they was talking about
Munguia.
Charlo.
Yeah.
He was fighting Munguia.
Right.
So we didn't know either. You know what I'm saying? We had to wait to see who won that fight. You know what I mean? And it was just like a waiting game. You know, I feel like if I would have, I'm not gonna lie, man. If I would have been, if I'd have never been like horsing around and waiting like for the legitimate like phone call, like, yo, you fight him. If I would have never waited for that and would have just been on my Crawford shit, like training how Crawford did, like almost 6 months, just working. I truly believe we would have did a lot better. Even beating him, you know what I'm saying? But you know, Canelo's a veteran, bro. So he caught, you know what I'm saying? You know, we announced the fight like 6 weeks before the fight, you know what I mean? And not saying that I wasn't training, I was training, but I wasn't in full-blown camp, you know what I mean? Because they got to a point I was like, damn, I don't even know if I'm gonna fight this dude, you know what I mean? Like, it was like up in the air and shit. But you know, I heard Floyd does that. You know, like he'll let a fighter know, like, yo, listen, hey, you gonna fight Floyd, and it's like 7 weeks, 6 weeks to the fight. You know what I mean?
That's what Sugar Ray Leonard did to Roberto Duran.
Yeah, but you do that. When you at the elite level, you could do that. You know what I mean?
He still would have beat him.
He lost it. He lost it to Duran the first time.
But elite fighters do that, you know, and it's smart because
it's smart outside.
a lot of fighters, you know, if they're not in the gym heavy, they're out of shape.
But it's your job to be on point all the time. You can't get caught
I learned from that.
like that.
Yeah, for sure. I learned from that. I was like, yeah, man, fuck.
You know,
even though I wasn't lagging,
right?
But I wasn't lagging, but I was lagging. You know what I mean?
Because especially when you were about to go up against Canelo.
Yeah, I should have been
way more focused.
From McCory fight, from that fight, 2 weeks off and just stay in the gym training hard body. You know what I'm saying? Just prepping my mind.
You know, I want to be honest with you. Like, out of all your fights, ironically, the first part of that Sheeraz fight, I don't think I've ever seen you that sharp. Like, during the Sheeraz fight, you were landing the jab so quickly. You were getting under his shots. You were boxing beautifully in that fight. I personally had never...
Angulo too. Angulo.
No, but I've never seen you that sharp. In the first 2 rounds, I was like, yo, this dude is gonna outbox Sheeraz like this whole fight. What happened that it seems like you got into his style of fight and you let go of the jab. The jab was working, then you stopped on the jab.
I'm gonna say it like this, and I'm gonna end it here.
Right.
He's easy work. I promise to you, he's easy work. When I get that rematch with him, I'm gonna beat him bad. I'm gonna stop him, and I don't even want to talk about. I'm gonna stay quiet.
Right.
And I'm gonna let God do His work. But I promise you, that rematch, I'm gonna beat him.
So that's on your list. It needs to happen.
For sure. I'm gonna beat him. I know I'm gonna beat him. He's easy work, bro. He knows. He knows. That guy knows. He knows. Deep down in his heart, he knows what's up.
So you headlined with Canelo, because you was talking about fighting Canelo. That was 20,000 people in Vegas. You got it faster than everybody thought, because I thought you was going to get it, but I thought you was going to have to go through Munguia to get it,
Yeah.
right? So you got it fast, you headlined there, and then now you headline in New York, but it's the theater, but it's still New York. Can that be compared to the Vegas fight with Canelo in your mind?
Nah, hell no.
Why you putting New York against him?
Yo, nah,
Come on, bro.
that energy and that, oh my God.
That was crazy?
That was that's one fight forever in my life is gonna be my favorite fight.
For now, because you never know.
Nah,
Might get it
man.
again.
You never know, bro.
Oh, for the second
You
fight,
never
yeah.
Might get it again.
If he beats Mobili and Billy, and then you know what I'm saying? We go and catch Munguia in May. You know,
So
we
tell me
beat
about that in Vegas. How was that?
I love it, man.
Yeah?
Yo, I had fun that fight. Telling you, man, I enjoyed myself. Like, I was so locked in. I forgot what round we was in. Like, I was telling Mark in the corner, like, Mark is like, yo, man, you gotta buy. I'm like, yo, Mark. I'm like, Mark, relax. I'm getting him tired. He's like, motherfucker, we in the 12th round. I look, I'm like, oh, shit. That's how, like, so
You thought you
locked
had
in.
time.
I was trying to do the rope-a-dope on that
I'm getting him
motherfucker.
tired.
Because I was letting him throw, because I know in the later rounds, Canelo start fatiguing.
He
So I was
used
letting
to.
him
He
throw,
used to
and I was
fatigue.
talking shit to him, like in Spanish, like telling him, like, keep going, you can't hurt me. You see, you can't hurt me, you can't do nothing. I'm telling him in Spanish.
Right.
And it was in the
then there's
12th round. And I was like, oh shit. I'm like, damn,
You think he felt you up? I'm sorry. You think he felt your pop?
That dude got a hard head, man.
Yeah,
You gotta hit that
He
dude.
can't move that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Triple G ain't hurt him. Nobody
come
hurt
on,
him.
man.
You gotta have like a ring post.
You gotta hit that guy with a truck, bro.
Let's talk about after the fight. This was your biggest payday. Big money. I mean, there's always speculation, right? I'm the pocket watcher here. I'm not gonna ask you how much money you made, right? There's reports. But I wanna know once it's settled in, like,
What
all
was
right,
the
you know what I'm
report?
saying?
What was the
The
report?
Canelo fight. Huh?
No, but
Tell him
what's
what's
the
the reports? Tell him the numbers.
Some people
What they were
said
saying, 12.
Some people said 8, 10, 12. It was all over the place,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
It was millions, right?
Yeah.
Over 10 million, that's what they were saying. I just want to know, what's the first thing that you purchased once that wire came through?
Shit.
Like personal.
Oh, first thing,
first thing you
I bought a Richard Mille.
What
Yeah.
was that? What cost of that?
It was like 180.
180 grand.
But that's like a good investment though, because
Well,
no, it is.
did it hold value?
No, because it holds value.
Does it?
Yeah.
What is it worth now?
200? No, like it goes up and down. It's like the stock. It's like a stock. You know what I'm saying?
You sat here
Right now it's like
and said,
220.
You sat here and said, yeah, I'm working on buying my mom's a house.
This was a long
No,
time.
this
You
was
could
no.
have
bought your mom's a house already.
No, I know, but I didn't have. But that's the thing. Like my mentality now, compared to like.
Yeah, what was that? How many years ago was that?
It was like no, it was
That was 2 years
2 years
ago.
ago.
That was
But I
2024.
grew after this fight, after like everything I've been through, like that dark place, everything I've been through from my last fight. Well, you know, the fight last year to now. I'm a different human, bro.
This guy
I
always
swear,
trying to stop somebody from spending their money. Let him get
I'm
that
a
out of the
human
system.
now. I'm a
Right,
human.
so the way he is now is the way I would have helped him to become.
I'm
Well,
a
he gotta
different,
watch and still
I'm
worth
a different
something.
man, bro.
No
I'm
doubt.
different, man. Like
So no more jewelry shopping right now, for now.
I'm chilling right now. Yeah,
Chilling.
I want to become more of a champion, bro.
And ain't nothing wrong with shopping with jewelry. I'm just shopping for jewelry. I'm just saying you should have your investments beforehand.
It made me
should be more
realize too,
important to
like
you.
not knowing I'm a fighter. It made me realize like my spending habits, like really watching like how I spend money. I was like, damn, like boxing ain't forever. You know what I mean? And I was like, shit, like I don't want to keep like having to like live fight by fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I need a fight to cause I'm running low on money. You know, stuff like that. Just like rebranding myself, you know what I mean? Like how I talk, podcasts and TV and how I dress. Doing a lot of things like I want to do like stuff like I want to open up, I want to do like a run club, you know what I'm saying, for health, for you know what I'm saying, for kids and push the movement. Like you could do anything. You know what I mean? I just want to go on like on a positive route, you know what I mean? Humble, positive, just change everything about me so that way brands could be more interested with me, you know what I'm saying? And I can make more money. Because you look at, outside the ring, because I'm missing out so much money. You know what I mean? I know that brands have the bag for athletes, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Especially for fighters and especially for me that I'm from New York.
Right.
I'm popping, I'm popping right now. I'm practically like the face of New York, you know what I'm saying? I just fought at Madison Square Garden headliner, so I just want to really like rebrand myself and just push a good movement, you know what I'm saying, for the kids, for the youth, for the adults, you know what I mean? Like you can do anything, bringing bigger brands, getting bigger brands involved, and just, I feel like that's gonna change my image, you know what I'm saying? Getting into fitness and health.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when it's real, man. I'm real proud of you for saying all
Yeah.
of these things. So no more wearing a fur coat to go to the corner store?
I'm always gonna
Style
that
like
ain't
that.
changing, man.
What's your quote? I always ask fighters this, right? Every fighter sits on his couch. I ask them, what is your quota? Meaning, how much money do you want to make in the sport of boxing before you feel like, all right, I made enough, I'm ready for this next chapter in my life?
You know what's crazy? That up to my last, the fight last year, I've been giving myself 50%. And I made it this far. And I say 50% because of just not staying consistent, you know what I'm saying, in the gym, you know what I'm saying? I had the same regimen, like after every fight, train 12 weeks, 10 weeks, blow up, go out, live life like if I'm not an athlete, you know what I'm saying, live like a regular human being, go out, you know what I'm saying, I'm living like a rapper, I'm, partying, I'm chilling, I'm not thinking about boxing, and then I go to the gym here and there, you know what I'm saying, and I know it's a fight game about to get lined up, and I start working a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And it's 10-week camp, and then I go into camp, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little heavy, and I'm always getting more heavier and heavier throughout camp, and it was like, and I made it this far. So then with the Lord, that's why I said, like, I'm happy that I caught
Toned it
that
down.
L, you know what I mean? I take pride in that, bro, because I feel like now I'm just different, you know what I mean? Like now I'm like, I want to be in the gym. Like I'm down right now to go back to Florida, get back in the gym. You know what I'm saying? And just train, stay humble, stay quiet, put my head down, just keep working.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I know that me giving 100%, I'm a $100 million fighter for sure. Everything that Crawford has, that Shakur has, that Andre Ward, that these guys have, I have. You know what I mean? I got the talent, I got the skill, I got everything, bro. It's just with these guys, they dedicated, man. They in the gym 24/7. They eat shit, sleep boxing all day, every day.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I feel like I wasn't doing it. I feel like I was just giving 50%. And with my talent, I made it this far. So I know 100% me, I'm a $100 million man for sure. And I'm like, I'm playing myself in my head. I sat down, I'm like, I fought Canelo Alvarez at 50%. I took 2 cortisone shots during that camp for that fight. I was all fucked up. I did like a 5-week camp in Colorado, and I still went up there just with my talent alone and just me being gifted. I went in there and gave this dude a dog fight, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, bro, me 100%, giving myself 100% in this sport, bro, I would have beat that guy, bro. You know what I mean? And a lot of these guys, I would have been way higher in the rankings. I would have been on the pound for pound list years ago, you know what I mean? And just me being from New York, being young, famous, knocking niggas out first round, you know what I'm saying, with that fame, And I just gotta learn, you gotta learn. You feel me? I feel like you just like I just had to learn, and just growing pains and just going through shit, you know what I mean? And just learning and going through experiences, you know what I mean? I feel like when you go through those experiences, that's when you grow the most, you know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what happened. I feel like now I'm just in a better state of mind. I think right now, me just staying locked in, I know for sure, man, none of these guys gonna beat me.
Is it still important for you to be a world champion?
Yeah, that's what I'm
become
aiming
champion?
for. I want a belt so bad, bro.
So talk to me about the Zuffa thing, which that's why I'm starting with that question, because initially when Zuffa launched, they pushed the Zuffa belt and they talked negatively about the sanctioning bodies. But now it seems like it's changed a little bit. Whatever fighters signed to Zuffa and that want to pursue a world title, they're embracing that as well, right?
Yeah.
So what was the conversation with you, Keith, Dana, Nick about you being champion and still being with Zuffa?
Nah, yeah, for sure. Just we negotiated that in the contract, you know what I mean? Like that, we could go out there and we can make any fight happen, whichever fight we want, you know what I mean? And we could fight for whatever title we want as well.
Okay.
Yeah, that was about it. It wasn't
No
nothing like,
pushback on
no, yeah, it wasn't no going back and forth about it or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? They was cool with it.
So to set the record clear, like Zuffa and Shakur alluded to this as well, they're willing to work with anybody to make the big fights.
Yeah, for sure. You know, Dana knows was at stake with us. You know what I'm saying? He knows that, you know, he signed. We was one of the biggest signings that he got signed to Zuffa. You know what I mean? And we pushing Zuffa heavy. You know what I mean? I'm backing Zuffa. The way they backing me up is tremendous, man. And shout out to Dana. You know what I mean? Shout out to Nick Khan, bro. They doing an amazing job. You know what I'm saying?
Is it a multi-fight deal?
Yeah, multi-fight deal. Yeah.
How many fights?
Think about 5.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And I just, to be honest, bro, I wanna make history with them. You know what I mean? I wanna become a world champion. I wanna make a crazy bag with them and just keep building that brand. You know what I'm saying? They the biggest. They got WWE, they got UFC, now they got boxing, you know? So it's pretty dope, man.
I mean, you've been with other promotional companies as well, big promotional companies, Matchroom and Top Rank. Do you feel like so far, even though you only had one fight with them, that they dealt with you the best?
Yeah, for sure.
How so?
Just because of this, like, just the attention, the branding, you know, like, even before the fight, like, I was at the UFC event back in, I think, April, and they played Baby Mama, my song Baby Mama in the stadium. You know what I mean? It was giving me crazy media press. And I already knew Dana's a marketing genius. You see what he does with the UFC. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna do the same thing with boxing. And he knows, like, he told me in the meeting, I remember he told me this when we first sat down with him. He said, dude, like, he said, he said, yo, you're not even supposed to be able to walk by yourself in New York, like, without a crowd of people wanting to jump on you.
Mm. That's what Dana said?
Yeah, but it comes with branding, you know what I'm saying? You got to build that brand. That brand has to be immaculate. You have to put that brand up here. And he was like, that's the only way it's going to work. You know what I mean? He was like, you a star, kid. He was like,
wow.
Like, and right there I already know. I was like, yo, this dude knows,
he thought
man.
that about you.
Yeah, he knows.
Speaking of Baby Mama, that song, right?
Yeah.
First off, there are a lot of artists and athletes that try to make music, right? It doesn't always translate to a successful song. But that song, when it first dropped, people were like, wait a minute, like, this is catchy, this is catchy, this is catchy. And so I went to a party one time, no BS. And this is not boxing people. They're not like people that watch your fights. They were playing a song and knew you as an artist.
That's crazy.
And then
How you know they don't watch his fights?
No, because I had conversations with people and I was like, yeah, this song is dope. And they said they later found out that you were a fighter, which is probably a rare case, but it happened, right? So walk me through the process of making that song. Was it your idea? Did you want to make a song, or did some of your friends in the industry like persuade you to make a record?
No, it was me. It was all me. You know what they call me?
The chosen one, the monster, what?
The chosen one.
Okay.
So
so
that ain't no answer. What are you talking about?
But walk me through the process. Like,
I don't even know what the song is saying.
I know, but that's why I named myself the chosen one, because stuff like that. You know what I mean? What he just said, boxing don't really.
How's it doing? How's the streams doing?
It's doing good. It's doing good. I just had to stop promoting it because I had to fight. So I don't want to like try to give attention to the song, to the record, and then my fight. You know what I mean? I didn't want to get confused. I didn't want to like get thrown off track. You know what I mean? I knew that the bigger picture is boxing. My bread and butter is boxing. You know what I'm saying? So
who helped you write the song?
I have one of my guys that he writes. You know, he's a big songwriter for like. He did songs with Bad Bunny, with Akanghe, so I got the biggest, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And well, this was in February. I heard the Baby Mama beat first it was on YouTube. And I heard the beat, bro, and I was like, oh my God, this shit.
Oh, you found the beat on YouTube?
I found the beat. And then I called my man, I called the producer, I called the engineer. I was like, yo, bro, let's book a session right now. We gotta book this session. He was like, why? I was like, bro, we gotta make a song. I got a beat. I already knew. I don't know. It was just something was telling me that this song was it, just because of the beat. And when we got into the studio.
Was it here in Puerto Rico?
Nah, it was in Florida.
Okay.
And then we was, Baby Mama, and I did like the first verse. And I didn't get to finish the whole song. We just did like the first verse. And then I posted up the snippet, and the shit caught like 80,000 views in like 10 minutes.
Wow. Yeah, nice.
And I was shaking. And I was like, because I already knew the snippet was fire. We was all going crazy in the studio. It was like, yo, this shit is hard. And I was shaking. And my man was with me, and I was like, yo, we got one. I was like, yo, we got one. I think we got one, bro. Yo, I was shaking, bro. Wow. I was shaking. And then we finished Baby Mama. and I kept throwing up snippets. You remember? I kept throwing up
Yeah, I
little
remember,
snippets here and
yeah.
there, and the shit just kept going. Everybody was hitting me, random people. And then I started pushing a thing like that you could do anything. You know what I mean? And I started getting DMs like with people like, yo, thank you. You know, you're motivating me, you know, to pursue X, Y, and Z now. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I was basically pushing a narrative like, don't let people limit you to
Put you in a box.
Yeah. Bro. Like, if you guys are good at podcasts, right? And then you're good at golf. You're not gonna play golf because people say, oh, you gotta stick to podcasts, you gotta stick to this, you gotta stay. Nah, fuck that. You know what I mean? Like, bro, do what you know what I'm saying? If God gave you a talent to do multiple things, why not, bro? I seen J-Lo the other day, another movie she just made. It's on Netflix. I'm like, damn, J-Lo movies, music, modeling, you know what I'm saying? Look at Fat Joe. Fat Joe, music, podcast, number one podcast.
One of the biggest podcasts.
You know what I'm saying? In the game. Like, come on, bro. So you can't limit yourself. And
so this is not the end of Edgar the artist. We're gonna see more songs.
He got other heat.
So do you plan on putting out an album?
I want to drop a song and then I want to drop an EP after.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how many songs do you have recorded now?
I got like 8.
Wow.
Good ones too.
With the same squad, same like team? Original beats, people are creating beats for you now?
Yeah. I got a guy in Argentina.
Is it all Spanish?
I got like couple Spanish, couple English.
So English would be hip hop. You're not singing.
I got a record, like, you know, so Bass Swag walked out with me.
Oh yeah.
And I got a record right now that I sent to him that I want him to jump on it with me.
We're gonna get a Joe verse on one of your songs?
Pause.
The English songs is hip hop though, right? You rapping on it.
Yeah, I'm rapping like English.
Yeah, okay.
And it's fire.
Do you think Fat Joe will give you a verse on your EP?
He wants to do. Fat Joe wants to do a Baby Mama remix.
Really? Oh yeah.
I gotta do the remix.
That's a dope idea.
So when DJ Khaled heard Baby Mama,
loved it.
He loved. What is Baby Mama saying?
Rick Ross loved it.
No, I know it's talking about a baby mama.
It's explicit.
What you want to do? Te compré Gucci, I could buy you Gucci,
it's explicit, you said?
No, some of the
Louis
shit.
V, Chanel, and baby, I'ma break you. You know, I wanna break you. From here, I said, de puerta aquí, you know, vamos pongo. From here, we're gonna go to the hotel. Dale, baby mama, let's go, baby mama.
Okay,
you wanna be my baby mama? I like the way you, mama.
I figured that part out because of the way your movements, man.
Yeah.
So you got some more heat.
That's the dopest part. I ain't gonna lie. Like that whole catchy shit. I love that record. I like it.
That's what makes a hit when it's catchy like that.
Yeah, catchy. You just gotta have something catchy in it.
Because people even had negative stuff to say about that. They were like, "Oh, he's an artist now. He's not focused on boxing."
Oh yeah, it was like, "Yo,
why can't you do
Sheeraz
more than one
retired."
thing?
Yeah, it was like, "Yo, Sheeraz retired him." But what they say now? What they gotta say now?
Yeah.
Headline Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
Caught a big KO victory. You know what I'm saying? I love my walkout. My walkout was dope.
Yeah.
With Bass Swag, people was expecting me to walk out with a Spanish artist.
Right.
It was kind of like,
oh yeah,
it was kind of like tripping.
It
was like, what? Like you walking out with? I'm like,
Did you think about walking out, performing your own song, Baby Mama? Did that cross your mind?
I was thinking about it. Yeah, I should have. Damn, that would have been a good one.
That would have been a dope idea.
Yeah.
Even with the gloves on, just performing that record.
And the crowd going crazy singing it.
Yeah, because it's a dope record.
I don't know why you didn't think of that.
Yeah. I just gave him that idea. You're gonna do it the next fight. You know what I mean?
I remember you was beefing with Oscar during the press conference or whatever, and then we had him on like right afterwards. So he was firing, and then he was like, "Oh, he's texting me right now." What is your relationship like with Oscar De La Hoya right now?
He don't like me. I went to the Lamont Rose fight, and they reached out to Golden Boy to get tickets for me, and they tried to say like there was no tickets at all. Like they didn't have no tickets. Like, they wasn't gonna give me no tickets.
The recent Lamont Rose fight just now.
Yeah, just now. I was in Vegas for that.
Okay.
Wow.
And I had to buy tickets. It was my first time going to a boxing event, and I have to buy tickets, bro.
How much you paying for those tickets?
Bro, I spent like fucking $1,500.
Wow.
But like,
did you guys catch eye contact?
Lamar's dad was like, "Damn, man, they trying to blackball you, bro. Like, damn, man. Like, cause they was acting like there was no seats available, and they was saying it was sold out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they really didn't want me in that arena. You know
where did it start? Because at one time he was like courting you when other promotional companies wanted you as well. When they was all trying to get you,
he was down to sign me.
He was one of them.
He's butthurt because I ain't signed with him.
And you think that's what happened?
He's butthurt because he wanted to sign me. he took a jet from LA, flew into New York just to sit down with me and sign me. He's butthurt because he had to take a flight right back to LA. So he was on a 10-hour flight, 5 and 5, and I didn't sign with him.
And you
And
chose to sign with
Eddie
Matchroom,
Hearn.
yeah. So that's what I want to talk. I was gonna go that direction because Eddie Hearn
he's holding that
against you.
Yeah, against me.
But you guys had words back and forth too. But I guess for you, it was in the moment, spur of the moment, having fun. But you really don't have nothing against him. But you think he has something against you.
I think he has. He definitely has something against me because for them not to like give me tickets for the fight and say a whole bunch of bull, like BS about like them not having tickets and stuff, it was just crazy. Like, bro, I'm hot right now, so it's like the fuck. Like he was I know he was more tight because when I walked in, Berlanga, yo, everybody started jumping on me. I like fucked the whole like. The crowd up was like going crazy, trying to ask for pictures and stuff.
Yeah. So he was like, "Who let this guy in here?"
Yeah, and I was like,
"Oh, that was Vegas. That was in Vegas.
That was in Vegas,
right?
You know, I got a large Mexicans love me.
Yeah, Mexicans.
Oh, you know, I didn't know that.
You don't know
you
that?
got a good fan base with the Mexicans?
I'm about to wear. My next fight party put on a Mexican patch. You know, a flag or something.
That's dope.
They love me, bro. I swear, man. The Mexicans love me. They love me a lot. I don't know why, but I tell them I love them back.
How's your relationship with Eddie Hearn? Because Eddie obviously was going hard for you when you were on Matchroom. You were his fighter. And recently he's been, you know, like giving these little comments, kind of shots. Like, oh, he signed with Zuffa because he's not worried about legacy or he's not going to be a big star, so that's a good place for him. I'm pretty sure you've seen some of the interviews.
He messed up. He know, like after the Canelo fight, they want to go and put me co-main event in the Caribe Royale, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, why didn't it work out? Matchroom's a big company.
Same stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like,
was it a money thing with not guaranteeing a certain amount of money?
It wasn't aligned anymore, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we wasn't aligned with the same things, you know? And I feel like me and Keith knew, like, we had to just move on to the next, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just we had a new chapter, you know what I'm saying? Like, we had to finish that and just go to something else, you know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about that guy, man. You know what I mean?
Have you run into him lately at all?
Yeah, I know he don't like me.
Does he dap you up?
He has no choice but to. Fuck, he's not gonna dap me up.
You're gonna walk away or leave you hanging?
I still dap him up. Oscar De La Hoya too, I'll still dap him up, you know?
Right.
Yo, it's boxing. It's not no street shit, you know what I mean? Like, it's not really no real beef,
business.
You know? It's business, so. And I still got I got a lot of respect for Oscar.
Oscar just text me, say he ain't got no daps for you, bro. He ain't got no daps for you, bro.
So would you like to be in a situation where you have to fight one of Eddie's fighters just on spite?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. And just look at him. After I knock one of his guys out. Who's
on there who's a possibility? On Matchroom side.
168?
Nobody, right? You don't got nobody. Pacheco.
I was about to say, you got
Pacheco.
Diego Pacheco,
right.
Trying to get a title, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's still a big fight. Another Mexico, Puerto Rico.
Yeah, but it's not that big.
It's not the same, but...
Not yet.
But eventually, if it becomes a big fight, it's something that you would be interested in.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Like, if it gets, like, big enough to where it'll be like me and Munguia.
Yeah, that's cool. Yo, you know what I just realized? You performed Baby Mama with Fat Joe, right?
Yeah.
Fat Joe was performing. What was that like?
It was crazy. I didn't even know I was gonna perform. It was like a setup. It was like more like they was gonna play the song.
Yeah.
But like they wanted me to perform, but then it was like, I was like, damn, you want me to perform? But I was like, fuck it. I didn't know I was gonna perform. And then I went on stage with him. He was doing Lean Back.
Yeah.
He was doing All the Way Up.
Big hits.
And then he was like, stop the music. Ak Berlanga here. The boxer. He just starts going crazy. He got the #1 song. It's a hit. Baby mom. He passed me the mic.
And then what was it like going up there performing? Because you ain't out here performing.
Yeah, it felt different. It was, you know what's crazy? The crowd knew the lyrics and everything. The crowd was going along with it.
Wow.
Which was dope.
Right.
You know, like, because people was tagging me, they was recording me and stuff, and I was just like, damn, like, they really know the lyrics to the song.
Have you been in Puerto Rico while the song is playing at all?
I haven't.
Yo, that's what you gotta go to the club and get that played
now,
out there.
Yeah, now that I'm going with, you know, I got a press tour run over there in PR now. in like a week and a half, 2 weeks. So I'm on
Gonna see what it's like, see the
But
vibe.
you got to be careful though, because you see how you got caught up with that lifestyle, and you wasn't even rapping. You was living like a rapper. Now you a rapper.
So what? That's not distracting.
With
if he living a healthy lifestyle,
Stop it.
work
Let
out,
me tell a young man to be careful.
I'm a different man.
Let me tell a young man to be careful.
I'm a man of God.
Yes,
always been a man of God.
Right.
But I'm a different man. Like my mentality is like super different now, bro. I swear to you, bro. I'm more, I was talking to Ebro, and I'm on like my grown man shit right now. You know what I mean? Like y'all old heads and stuff. You know?
We old heads.
No. Yeah. Don't call him an old head, though. Don't call him an old head.
Whatever. You older than me.
Y'all got gray hairs. Y'all be using y'all be using that Fat Joe shit.
I got a little gray hair.
I use Rewind it, actually. I do use Fat Joe.
I know you use it.
No, I use my own. Because
right here.
Out soon. Lineage, beard dye. Look out for that. But seriously though.
But look.
Yeah, go ahead.
But like, damn, I just lost my train of thought.
No, you saying you're on your grown man shit.
Yeah. So like, you see, like when you're young, everything wants to be fast. You want to do shit. You want to be outside. And like when you on your grown man shit, it's like everything slows down.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I start seeing things for what it is. I start seeing things that I shouldn't be doing and things that I should be doing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's helping me a lot. You know what I mean? Like I said, everything goes back to my last fight. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Well, not my last fight, but last year.
Right.
I just feel better, man. I'm in a better place, man, spiritually.
Praise God.
You're gonna get some gray hairs coming soon.
I got a couple, man.
You got a couple there?
I got like one right
That's
here.
all he was thinking about all that time. All that time he's thinking about you calling out gray hairs.
No, what I was really thinking about was Xander Zayas, and this is what I want to address, and you tell me. There was some stuff on the internet I was saying that I was reading that you weren't supporting Xander for that fight. Like you didn't show up, you didn't post about it or anything. And to my understanding, you and Xander always had a good relationship, right? And you are a prideful Puerto Rican. Yeah. So I don't see how you wouldn't support him against the Boots fight. But it seemed like you was in the background and not supporting him like you would do Amanda Serrano or none of these other Puerto Rican fighters. Are you guys cool?
Yeah, I'm cool with him. I mean, I started him out on Twitter. You know what I'm
saying?
Yeah, but remember I was getting ready for my fight. For the July 26th fight. So when I'm deep in camp like that, I don't like going to fights and being in public and letting the public eye see me. You know what I'm saying? I like them seeing me either fight week or fight night, and just for me to go to, I don't like, bro, it could be my closest friend, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm falling back, you know what I mean? I'm locked in, bro. I don't want to be around the crowd and stuff.
So that's what that was about. You were in fight camp mode.
Yeah, I'm in fight camp mode, bro. Right. Like when I'm in camp mode like that, man, I'm just, like I said, it could be a stablemate of mine that's fighting. I'm not going. Like I watch it home. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm locked in, bro. Like I said, I don't want to be seen by nobody in camp. You know what I mean? When I'm in camp mode, I like to just y'all gonna see me fight night. That's
what do you say about his valiant performance? Even though people thought that fight was over in the first round, and he came back and hurt Boots later on in that fight, and it was an entertaining fight for as long as it lasted.
No, it was definitely, bro, I was going crazy. I was like, yo. Because at first I thought he was going to, like, Boots was on the verge of stopping him. And the next thing you know, he hit Boots. And I'm like, yo.
This is crazy.
I'm like, he's about to stop Boots.
That's what everybody thought. That would have been wild.
But then Boots is like on some, Boots was like.
He's vicious.
I know.
Like, he was doing, he's dangerous. Boots is dangerous. Because I know he could say what he want, you know what I'm saying? But he knows he got caught a good shot, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
he got caught a good shot, but that guy is a beast, bro.
He was banging.
Bro,
it looked like he was stunned, and he was still banging.
You wouldn't even know if he was hurt or wasn't hurt because he still had pop. And then he still hurt Xander. Like the last 15 seconds of that round, he hurt Xander.
Third round, right?
I think it was third round.
Yeah, he hurt him. When he got hurt that round and he was hurt bad, and he was moving around, he still... So I'm like, yo, what? I mean, this dude's different.
Yeah.
This dude's different.
So I got to ask you the question that people are asking when we talk Boots. Like, how would the fight against him and Crawford play out?
That's a good fight, man. Shout out to both guys, man.
That's tough.
There's no comment on that.
But come on, Crawford's done so much, though.
Yeah, man.
To compare him to somebody who hasn't done, what he's done.
No, of course.
I think
I'm not comparing
that's unfair, but then, it's kind of a little unfair.
Them, though, man.
It's just that Boots is that guy right now. Boots is that guy. So That's just
Boots is
complimenting
different. Boots, man. I study Boots a lot. I like watching Boots. I watch like a couple of his fights. I like just throwing up on YouTube and just watching his, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like because, you know, he's a boxer puncher, you know what I'm saying? He's an American fighter. He's a black fighter, but to me, he has like a style of American and then a style like Mexican and then Puerto Rican. Like,
he's
because he likes to fight, bro. And then he's slick and then, but he has power, like you know what I'm saying, like a Mexican. And then he likes to come to fight like a Puerto Rican. And then
sit down on his
he's
punches.
slick like you know what I'm saying, like an American fighter. So I'm like, this dude's dangerous.
That's crazy.
Who's your Mount Rushmore Puerto Rican fighters?
Of all time?
All time.
Trinidad, Tito.
No, Mount Rushmore. Four guys.
Trinidad, Miguel Cotto, me. Nah, I can put myself there?
No, you cannot. No, it's a Mount Rushmore. You're supposed to be looking at Mount Rushmore. You're looking at you.
I'm looking at myself. All right, so Trinidad, Miguel Cotto, Macho Camacho, and Rafael Benitez.
Now, if we would have told you from the beginning that it don't have to be all men, would Serrano be up there?
Oh, yeah, 1,000%.
1,000%.
Yeah,
no
she's
doubt.
the GOAT.
Legend.
Queen, yeah.
All right, so what we do on this show is something called Untold Stories, where you tell us a story that you never told publicly, ever. We can't catch it on NBC, like you said earlier, or wherever else. You ain't telling on Joe and Jada, nowhere else.
Only on
You're saying it
Richards.
right here.
Over here? Yeah, so, shit. I did diarrhea here. Like in here. Like in this bathroom.
In this bar?
Yeah, in this bar.
First of all, I feel like he lying.
No.
I took an X-Lax, bro. And it hit me here.
He was trying to make weight or something?
Trying to make weight.
Nah. I was backed up. And I took an X-Lax. And I thought it was gonna hit me like later, like when I get to my crib, you know what I mean? Like in Jersey.
Right.
And it hit me. Bad.
Right here. Where were you? On the bar, on the sofa? Where were you?
Yeah, I was here. I was here.
How long ago was this?
It was a minute ago.
Yeah. Were you drinking back then?
Nah, what, drinking alcohol?
Yeah.
Nah, I wasn't drinking here.
But there's a lot of people here.
A little bit, yeah.
So if there weren't that many people...
I didn't give a fuck if it was allowed.
So
it was
it was loud though. It was that that type of diarrhea where everybody in here stopped and heard like, the F is going on.
Like,
oh, machine gun shit. All right.
That shit sound like a fucking dirt bike.
I heard they had to make people leave. They thought they were shooting.
Nah, listen, one thing about me, when I gotta take a shit, bro.
It don't matter where you
I don't give a fuck where I'm at, man. I get the toilet tissue, I put it on the, you know what I'm saying?
On the seat?
On the seat.
You going to town.
I don't
believe you. What if it was what if you had to go real bad and you ran in there and you just dropped on the toilet? Would you do that?
If I have, I'm not gonna shit on myself.
That's
you know what I mean?
Have you ever taken a shit?
That's nasty.
Wait, you never took a shit somewhere you didn't want to take it?
No, he said like if you had a rush, like you don't got time to put the tissue.
But
like
sometimes you might not have time for that.
I don't know. That's nasty.
Nah, I'm not shitting on myself.
Me neither, but I don't know about that one.
All right, so I call it taking a smash. Have you ever taken a smash on a plane?
Like on an airplane?
On an airplane, like you couldn't hold it bubbling.
Good question.
Yeah.
Not private jet. I'm talking regular, small, little ass plane.
Yeah, that shit was uncomfortable.
Oh, you a crapper. You just be crapping everywhere. You was a crapper.
Only if I have to. Like if I can hold it, I'm gonna hold it. But it's one of them shits
if it's
like
bubbling, how you gonna hold it?
What about when you fighting? That ever happened? Where you like,
nah, it happened to me when I sparred.
And you shat your underwear?
I shat it. I threw a body shot. I went to go throw a left hook to the body when I landed.
Yeah.
You thought it was a
Mark, I stopped. The guy was like trying to hit me. I was like, yo, Mark. Like, time. He was like, what happened? I was like, yo, Mark, I just shit on myself. I swear. He was like, so go to the fucking bathroom, dirtbag. Go to the bathroom. I'm like, I had a little shit stain. Wow. And guess what? I had the white Supreme boxes on too, bro.
Oh, you fucked
them up. So it was brown, bro.
You got rid of them?
Huh?
Oh, you put them in
I threw that shit out. No, I threw that shit out.
That's dope.
We had to end sparring and shit.
Yeah. So no more laxatives for you. You don't fuck with them.
Nah, I'm good.
Listen, you talked about changing, Edgar. On a serious note, so many people have so much to say about you on the internet. What's the biggest misconception people have of Edgar Berlanga? Like things that they think of you that aren't true. Like
I don't even know why they hate me. They hated Jesus. So I'm like, just be humble, you know what I mean? I'll just be me. I feel like I got to do more of these. Maybe if I do more like podcasts and
sitting down
maybe
and really talking to people.
talk to people, you know what I'm saying? And really like, I feel like this is gonna go, it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, I felt like you was more open here.
Yeah,
than
I think it's
normal.
gonna be a good one. And I truly, truly, truly believe from the bottom of my heart, I'm gonna need 20%.
20%?
Yeah.
Oh,
For this.
20% of nothing.
Nah. Nah, yeah, man. Just I feel like they think like I'm cocky, arrogant, you know, but
How much of all of this is really Edgar and some of it is a show?
I say like 80% is a show.
Really?
Yeah.
Now I'm saying really like I don't know. I know you.
You know
what I'm saying?
you know
but
me for
I
real.
need them to know.
Yeah,
I
like
need
80%
the
is a
fans to
show.
know.
Like I know how to work the camera, bro. I know how to work the camera. I know what to say, what not to say.
Mm-hmm.
I know what's gonna go, like what'll go viral, what not. You know what I'm saying? I just know how to play with. I know the cameras. You know what I'm saying?
So those folks that do hate you and think that you're arrogant need to understand that this is an entertainment business and it's not who you are to the core. Like, you know,
Nah. Yeah, cause behind closed doors, bro, like cameras is off. I'm chill, man. Like people love me. You know what I'm saying?
Jewelry's off and you just in a t-shirt.
Even
chilling.
with my jewelry on, like you know.
Nah, don't talk about the jury though. He's like, nah, everything but the jury. Kind of like how Floyd used to be in the club or whatever, but he wasn't drinking.
Yeah.
He'd go training, go running afterwards, stuff like that.
Just
Make it
chilling.
look like he's just partying.
I'm just laid back.
All right, let's talk about this Devin and Keyshawn Davis thing, right? Like, I'm pretty sure you know the story. The fight was almost made. $3 million was offered to Keyshawn. He went to a purse bid, and now it's less, and he pulled out of the fight. What's your opinion on him not taking the Devin Haney fight?
I think probably it's like money. I don't think he's like scared. You know what I'm saying? Keyshawn is a beast. You know what I mean? He's a dog in that ring. I truly believe it's probably like the money. It's like a money issue, probably. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, I mean that's essentially what it was.
And
He
then
wanted
probably
a
Jay
guaranteed
Prince.
$5 million.
Probably Jay Prince is taking. They say Jay Prince be taking 30%.
That's what
I don't know if that's
I don't know
true.
how true is that.
Yeah, me either.
Seems
but
like a lot of.
if it is true, then he's, you know what I'm saying, he's getting paid less, and then 30% taken from. Then he got to pay the trainer. You know, taxes.
In the fight, how do you think it would play out?
I think it'll be a good fight.
Who would win?
I don't know.
All right, so what about Hitchins? Because I figure like
if that fight, be a great fight though.
If that fight don't happen, Hitchins and Devin Haney, they should fight each other. You know, so who you think will win in that fight?
Hitchins need a big fight. I think that'll be I would like to see that fight more.
Hitchins and Haney?
It'll be more of a better build-up too. I feel like, you know, I think with Hitchison being from New York, he's gonna talk shit. You know what I mean? And Devin don't back down. Devin's gonna talk his shit. You know what I mean? They both sharp fighters. I mess with both of them. You know what I mean? Those are both my dogs. You know.
Yeah, but one of them you probably about to go do some streaming show together with Hitchins.
Yeah, me and Hitchins, I think me and him should do a stream for sure.
Really?
Yeah, I think me and Hitchins should, We got good chemistry on the camera.
What's your boy Shakur doing next? I mean, are you guys still have a close relationship, you and Core?
I haven't spoken to him. He was supposed to come to my fight, but then he had to he got booked to go to I guess to Japan or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
So he couldn't make it, but I don't know, man. I seen he was gonna fight Ryo. I could give him a call.
Tell me the best advice you got from a Puerto Rican great, whether it was Tito, Joe, anybody. The best advice and who it was from.
Fat Joe.
And what was that?
Fat Joe always he just tells me, stay focused, Berlanga. Stay focused.
Mm-hmm.
That's his favorite line. Stay focused.
Mm-hmm.
Stay focused. Fat Joe want me to become world champion so bad.
Right.
Fat Joe's celebrity-wise, he's number one. He's number one for sure. That dude, Fat Joe, is different. He's a real guy. And I love him. That's my big brother. Always gives me source on life, on how to maneuver as a celeb, you know what I'm saying? Just mentors me in a lot of different things, in a lot of different ways, you know what I mean? And he's just loyal to the bone, bro. Like, when you talk about loyalty, like, he gonna ride. Like, if Fat Joe messes with you, he's riding with you to the wheels fall off, bro. And then he gonna keep riding with you. You know what I'm saying?
Happens.
No
Ups
matter
and
what
downs.
happens, yeah, he don't care.
Right.
And even after the Sheeraz shit, like, he was still there, you know what I mean? He was still holding me, still supporting me, still there. He ain't never turned his back, you know what I'm saying? And that's, for me, forever, that's why he's at where he's at. And that's why he could go 2 decades in the rap and go into podcasting and take over that and do what he wants to do, because, you know what I'm saying, he's blessed, bro.
Has there ever been a time where you just want to be regular? You just want to go out with your son, go out with your baby mama, you know what I'm saying, and just not be bothered? Or do you not care about the attention any given time?
Sometimes, like, some days I don't care. Like, I don't care where I'm at, I'll just go. And then sometimes, like, I'm like, damn, we can't do certain things. You know what I'm saying?
Like what? Give me an instance when that happened. Like,
just like going into like a restaurant, you know what I'm saying? I could go into a restaurant, but it's depending how I'm feeling. Like, if I'm, like, there's certain days where I don't want to be bothered, then like, the other day, like, we went out and we was about to walk into the front of the restaurant, and I looked, there was a lot of people, and it was already like at 9 o'clock at night, and I didn't want to see nobody. Like, I already know people was gonna start asking for pictures, and I'm eating, and they're gonna be looking at me and shit. And I was like, yo, Jen, I called the owner, I'm like, yo, like, let us go through the back, let us go to the private room. Because I was like, I want to just eat, just chill, you know what I'm saying? I could play music, you know, shout out to Truth, Astoria.
Oh, that's the
okay.
restaurant.
Yeah, Truth,
What kind
yeah.
of food is it?
Like Asian food,
Fusion.
Asian fusion food, like,
Truth,
you
I
know,
might go there. I've never been.
chicken saute, you know what I'm saying,
yes.
stuff like that,
okay.
fried rice,
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Like
crispy
Say
rice
Less
cake,
or
yeah, like
Brooklyn
say
Chop
less
House
type stuff,
Brooklyn Chop
yeah.
House, exactly.
But like stuff like that, so like I'll be like, yo, I'm gonna go through the back, and I'll just shoot right down to the private room, you know what I mean, and I can control my music, you know what I mean, chilling, they don't bother me, I eat, you know what I mean, and I told Jen, I was like, yo, I don't want to go through there, like, because I already knew I was gonna go in, there was gonna be pictures, and
So sometimes you
like
need a break from it. Right.
Yeah, sometimes I like just eat, bro, in peace. I
Right,
hate
right.
that too. Like, when I'm eating and people come up to me like, yo, like, while I'm eating, like, yo, can I get a picture? And it's like, damn, bro, like, I'm eating, man, like.
But you
And
still do it?
And I still do it.
You still do it or what?
But
Okay.
like, sometimes, one time, I flipped out on a guy. Like, one time, like 2 years ago, it was on Father's Day, and we went to Long Island City. I was with, yo, bro, it was me, my dad, it was my whole family. This dude, like, taps me on my shoulder, like, yo, can I get a picture? And I'm eating, like, I'm breaking up the crab legs and stuff. And the owner from one, I forget, I think it's called Sammy's or some shit. He, like, flipped out, and I
New
flipped
York?
out on him. Yeah. He was like flipped out. He was like, yo, man, what are you doing, man? This fucking guy's with his family, bro. And I was like, yo, man, what the fuck, bro? Like,
You took that same energy.
yeah, I'm like, yo, man, like, come on, bro. Like,
yeah.
have some fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, have some courtesy, some respect,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
I would never, bro.
I mean, but it comes with the territory, though. Like, being known and having some level of fame where that's the price you pay. I remember Jay-Z talked about it one time. Yes, I can't go anywhere, but my kids and kids and kids are set for life, and there's so much good that I have from
Nah,
this.
for
That's the
sure.
price I gotta pay.
Yeah.
So be it. You know what I'm saying? And you
But are you allowed to get annoyed, though?
Absolutely.
As a celebrity, are you allowed to get annoyed?
Yeah, you're a human. You a human
eating,
being.
and then somebody just tap you on your shoulder.
But how bad is that?
Come on, bro.
No, nobody's saying it's crazy. It ain't crazy. Yeah, maybe he, like I say, he took the energy of the owner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But still.
I know Fat
get your
Joe. I
point.
know any of them niggas would have went crazy.
Yeah. I get it.
You know?
I can't see myself ever, regardless of what, being upset, but I don't know.
But nobody know
you know
you.
what I'm saying? No,
So,
I'm just
it's
making
okay.
a point,
It's all
bro,
right.
but I get what you're saying. You're a human being.
Nah.
At some point, I'm just saying, at some
He
point,
upset.
you think so?
Hey, come on, bro. It's Father's Day, you eating with your family.
Right.
I got the, you got the thing on, I got the bib on.
Oh, you got the bib on.
I'm fucking up the crab legs and shit, you know what I mean? I got a guy go like this to me, tapping me. Come on, bro. You know what I mean?
It's a little OD.
It's a little bit.
He could have came like a different way. Like, he could have came like, hey, champ. He could have been like,
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
People say that to us. Be like, oh, I'm
The
sorry.
approach was different.
When you're done, I would love to take a picture. I'm about to head out, and I'm like, yeah, it's cool. I got you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
let me just finish this real quick.
That's true. Look at At least he didn't do what Mike Tyson did when the dude wrapped his hand around him. He elbowed. Remember that in the fight?
Yeah.
Dude trying to take a
Yeah.
picture of Mike. He
Yeah.
elbowed the hell out of him. So at
Yeah,
least
but you don't put your hands on somebody like that.
Nah,
Just because they're
nah,
a celebrity, you gonna put your hands on them? That's
Why
crazy.
eating?
All right, real quick, I got to get your prediction on Conor Ben and Brian Garcia. You know, Conor's on Zuffa with
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, how does that fight play out? It's happening.
For sure, it's gonna be a fight. I know the way Conor Ben fights, the way Ryan Garcia fights. Ryan Garcia is crazy. That motherfucker's retarded.
Yeah.
You think he's not training, and he's actually training. Like right now,
It makes you think something else on the
yeah,
internet.
like what he did with the Devin Haney shit. He was making people think he's crazy and all this
Mhm.
stuff, and then he went in there and performed. You know, man, I'm going to that fight. I'm gonna be there. And
Yeah.
I fuck with Conor Ben. You know, that's my dogs. You know, he signed with Keith Conley.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to both fighters, man. At the end of the day, they both making a fucking bag. They're making
They're making
That's a
some
fact.
good money. Do you know what it is? You know the numbers?
8 figures for
Wow.
sure. Each fighter. So, you know, they making
That's
good
dope.
money, man.
That's dope.
So did Canelo fight make you rich, or Zuffa signing with Zuffa make you rich?
Zuffa.
Really?
So you're gonna make more money with Zuffa.
Yeah, I'm gonna make more money.
Wow. Because usually Canelo's the sweepstakes.
Look how he's smiling.
Canelo was the sweepstakes, just like Floyd was the sweepstakes. And
So
you
now,
saying
so now you're
Zuffa?
saying Zuffa's a sweepstakes?
Yeah.
That's where everybody should be?
I just gotta focus. I gotta
Congratulations,
just
bro.
Shout out to Dana. Shout out to Nick Khan. Shout out
Wow.
to Paramount.
Dinner's on Edgar tonight. So if you could pick your next 3 opponents in the order you want them in, who are they?
Perfect. Eubank, I want next. I want that fight so bad. This year, end of the year. Munguia, Cinco de Mayo, May for next year. And we capture that title. Either we could get Canelo for the rematch, or if not, then Sheeraz for that rematch.
But if you can only have one rematch, only in your career, which one would it be? Canelo or Sheeraz?
Sheeraz.
No doubt. No doubt.
I need that
Hopefully it
rematch.
happen.
Yeah.
Canelo is like, is a rematch that I'm not like dreading on. Like I need a rematch because man, he's a legend. You know what I mean? And I respect him to this day. I still respect him. He gave me an opportunity of a lifetime.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? He's one of the best. You know what I mean? And I'm grateful to share the ring with him. You know what I'm saying? And to being one of the young fighters in my generation to fight a legend like him, it was a great opportunity. You know?
Yeah.
So I guess you can follow me back on Instagram. We good again.
Oh, word? He unfollowed you?
Unfollow me at everything.
You
know
quick,
what I'm saying?
You quick. Don't do it. Don't do it, bro.
Let me
Don't
follow
do
back
it.
too, because I unfollowed. Let me follow back. I was like, let me get petty with him too.
Don't follow him first.
Who's the champ? Who's the champ?
Yo, look,
Yo, answer him, bro.
You my brother.
No, who's the champ?
Who's the champ?
Yeah, let's go.
Let me follow back. My bro.
All right, check this out. We got a compilation of all your viral videos. All right, we want you to watch it.
That was a big parade. That was Puerto Rico.
Yeah. You can narrate it. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, that was it. Remember,
That was the parade.
That was the
Yeah.
parade. That was what they wanted. That's what my people in Puerto Rico wanted. You know what I'm saying?
That's love.
That's crazy how the internet try to make it seem like I went in there and I wanted to. Oh, what the fuck?
What is that? Hey, Rich, I know you into that, but not like on this show.
It went to the next one?
Oh.
It went to
Went to the next one. What's on your
That's
face?
your feet.
What the?
What the heck is that? Read it. I don't know what it is. Read it.
That's
Read
not
it.
part of it. That's not his thing.
Yo,
That's
just-
what you're doing after hours. That's what you into after hours.
yo,
You see what it says? Movie house. Hold on.
Right there.
All right, boom. This is one of your best knockouts. The fans say this is your best knockouts. You tell us if you think it was.
Top three.
Top three?
three.
Yeah, top three.
What was your best knockout then?
When I knocked out Sadiq Muhammad out the ring.
Oh, and he fell out.
Durant,
Yeah. Oh, this was a special moment right here.
Oh yeah.
I said, "No, go get ya."
It's like you want to show respect to Canelo, but then you don't.
I wanted to hug him.
You really just love the dude.
I wanted to hug him and say, yo, thank you, I'm making a bag, bro. 10 million, give me a hug.
10 million. You happy now? You got it?
Yeah. Pocket watch it.
Another moment of yours.
Oh, that, you know, I broke I broke it was like a hairline fracture right here.
Yeah, from this fight right here?
I remember I hit him with like 8 right hooks on his top of his head.
Yeah.
And I broke my shit.
Why? What about this moment right here?
Oh shit. That was in we was in at the Olympic training OCC in Colorado. That's when we was babies. We was getting ready for a tournament or something.
Yes, sir.
This is They like
Why y'all got baby oil on?
Where?
He said where? Y'all been rocking for a long time, obviously. In this moment right here, I love this moment right here. And he was talking about you and Xander.
Oh yeah. That's when he got how you say that, like when you you get in the game?
Oh, like
Initiated,
yeah.
him. Like he turned into New Yorker right there.
No doubt.
When I gave him the Timberlands, I gave him the Timberland boots and gave him the constructions and the Yankee hat. Yeah.
That was good. You stole that from us though, because we did that back in the days though.
With Josh. We did that with Anthony Joshua like 9 years ago. Yeah, it's on camera.
You know, we start everything. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man, it's been a pleasure chopping it up with y'all. I'm
Absolutely.
looking forward to what Zuffa got lined up for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm happy you're making some good money. No more laxatives for Edgar. No more diarrhea days. Yo, we had fun today with Mr. Edgar Berlanga. It's the Ring Champs.
And I'm getting my 20%.
All right, you're getting your
My God. Look.
March 14th, I was the co-main event.
Oh,
Paul Stevenson was the main event.
I remember that.
At Madison Square Garden. This was my outfit.
So you had that on there before he. Oh no, you put that on after.
Because I had Pop Smoke walking me out.
Yeah.
2 weeks before he died. I was on FaceTime and I was like, yo, I'm flying in the towns, I need you to walk me out. He's like, I got you.
So he pulled up.
No, he couldn't.
Oh, you wanted him to walk you out.
Yeah.
You had him lined up and he died before it happened.
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought I was gonna fight March. That's why I put this.
Oh, okay.
Because everybody knew he was gonna walk me out, so when he died, when he passed, I wound up
that
having,
some homage. No, that's dope.
I was gonna walk, I was gonna originally walk out with him and shit.
Did you really take a shit in this bar like that, diarrhea?
Yeah.